Welcome to our YouTube channel once again. I'm Tari from Pebble Pickle. Today I'm going to demonstrate how to use our colors in chocolate. So a lot of people, they complain about their chocolate clumping up when they try to color it. So the reason why that happens is you can't add a liquid to chocolate. So for chocolate drip, definitely you can't use gel colors, and you also can't use liquid colors. The moment you use those, it comes out like this. So I'm gonna demonstrate how to color drip using our colors. Our colors are multi-purpose. They work for coloring chocolate. They also work for airbrushing. In fact, they are perfect for airbrushing. They just run through your airbrush. You don't need to worry about clogging and stuff like that. You can also use them in your cream, and you play around with colors to get different palettes for the colors that we have. So I'm gonna show you how I came up with this cake. So it covers airbrushing and coloring drip as well. So the concept is the same: coloring your chocolate that you're gonna use for your drip. You just change the colors. If you're gonna go for black drip, for brown drip, for blue, whatever, it's the same. You just change the colors. So guys, if you haven't hit the subscription button, please hit the button below to subscribe. And by the way, subscription is free. It just means you are subscribing to our channel so that each and every time that we upload a video, you are notified by YouTube that there's something from us. So you don't pay to subscribe, you just hit the button. It's more like following someone on Facebook. It's absolutely free. The advantages of subscribing is you don't miss out on any content. You get notifications from YouTube, and also you become part of the community. People that follow us, when people ask questions, we respond. You become part of the community, more like a support community. So hit the button to subscribe. Don't just watch without subscribing. It's actually for you, for your benefit. So without wasting much of your time, let's go to where it happens.
For this video, you're going to need white chocolate, 40% clear alcohol, a bowl, some colors, a silicone mold, oil, and some brushes. This is a 6 inches cake that I've already decorated. If you want to see how to assemble and decorate a cake like this, watch a video in the description below. We are also going to need a Pebble Pickle airbrush. This is an airbrushing kit, an electric airbrushing kit, and some Pebble Pickle colors. I'm going to add a little bit of some pink and brown for airbrushing the cake first. We need to add a bit of some color to it. It's too white. Just a little bit will do, and then we'll dilute these colors with our 40% alcohol so that we're able to airbrush. The good thing about these food colors is they are so smooth. They just run smoothly out of your airbrush. You don't have to worry about clogging your airbrush and stuff like that. I'm turning on my airbrush and airbrushing the cake. In the videos that I've done before, every time we would airbrush, we used to backflash so that the lustre comes out. But with our colors, that's a story of the past. This one just runs through. There is no need to keep backflashing to unblock your airbrushing kit. So if you need to purchase, please contact us in the number that is in the description box to make an order for these colors. So we're done with the airbrushing. The next thing we'll do is to melt our white chocolate. This is the chocolate that we're going to color. So you do it in 20 seconds or 30 seconds of microwave oven bursts. The reason why we gradually melt chocolate is if you put your microwave setting straight to, let's say, 1 minute 30 seconds at once, you might burn your chocolate. So as you melt your chocolate, you do it in bursts. As I'm melting the chocolate, I'm going to grease the silicone mold that we're going to use with our chocolate. So another 30 seconds in the microwave. I'm going to check on the chocolate once more. It's beginning to soften up. I need to put it back again for another, let's say, 20 seconds. So we are going to do chocolate drip on this cake. Drip will never go out of style. It's a technique that has been around for some time now, and this is something that you need to know, because one way or the other, if you're a cake decorator, you will need to know how to do drip on your cakes. So we are waiting on the chocolate, and it's starting to melt now. So I'm going to just mix it so that we evenly distribute the temperature in our chocolate, and then put it back for another 10 to 15 seconds. I put 15 seconds. So we need to check on our chocolate once more. I'm happy now with the chocolate. It is completely melted. So remember, you melt it in bursts. Microwaves are different. You need to learn your own microwave. With mine, I do it in 30 seconds for each phase, 30 seconds again, then another 15 seconds. My chocolate would have melted. So I have added pink and brown to my chocolate. I'm going to just mix and ensure that the colors are well mixed. As you can see, when you use powdered chocolate onto your in your chocolate, it doesn't clump up like what happens when you use gel colors. This is why we are using these colors, to avoid that clumping up. So I'm going to just use a spoon to add my chocolate into the silicone mold. You won't believe this. This is the first time I'm using this mold. I just felt like it was now too popular, so I was waiting for the excitement for this mold to die out so that I can finally use it. And yeah, people seem to have forgotten about it, so now I can use my mold. Yeah, I guess I like to be unique in a way. So when everybody is doing this and that, say I wait for the trend to just die down a little, or I go for the trend before it goes too popular. That's just me. To be honest, I think it was like engineering school that made me like that. We used to do projects every semester, and the projects that they were design projects, like you design something. So our supervisors will deny you projects that have been done before. So if you're going to go to your supervisor and say, this is the project that I'm doing, it had to be unique. So for me, uniqueness is a deal breaker for me. I just have to be unique like that, probably because of that grilling at uni. I'm removing some of the excess chocolate using this knife. It's beginning to set already. Working with chocolate when it's cold is a bit hard because you have to work fast. Otherwise, it sets before you're done. Because this chocolate has set already, I didn't manage to remove all the excess, but I guess I removed more than enough. We are going to use the remaining chocolate for chocolate drip right around our cake. It has set already, so I'm gonna put it into the microwave. In fact, I don't think that is enough chocolate. Let me just add a little bit of some more chocolate and then melt it again. Again, remember to melt your chocolate in bursts. So I put 30 seconds. This is the plastic that we're going to use for dripping our chocolate. I prefer to use a clean plastic, weird as it may sound, because chocolate is really messy. So when I pipe using a plastic, I can just throw it away. But if you pipe using a piping bag, you need to then clean your piping bag and stuff like that. I just hate that. So I prefer to use a plastic that I'll just chuck away after using it. So I'm also checking on my chocolate as I'm working. Remember, 30 seconds. So I'm gonna wait again. I checked the first time, it was still not molten. So I'm checking again. It's getting there. Just going to mix it a little bit more. And then maybe chuck it back into the microwave oven. So the way we do our drip is with white chocolate. We use a bit of some oil to make the chocolate drippy. So it seems like it has melted well. I'm just mixing it nicely because remember I added the extra white chocolate to the chocolate that I had already colored. So right now I'm putting it back for another 10 seconds because I need the heat. It's winter and the moment you take it out, it's already starting to set. Yeah, looks perfect now. Gonna add 1 teaspoon of oil to my chocolate. So the thing with me is I really measure. There's a joke that I saw that someone was saying, when I cook, I listen to what my ancestors whisper to me. I don't measure. So I use my intuition. I guess I listen to my ancestors. So I'm just gonna go around the cake like this. When you drip your chocolate, make sure that you are dripping vertically up. Like don't go onto the edge too much. Just drip it vertically up. It's drip, the chocolate will go down on its own. So as you can see, my hand is directly on top of the cake and I'm going right around. These should be random, different sizes so that they look nicer. So this is it, we're done. So I'm gonna leave that chocolate in there, let it set, and then pack it and maybe for reuse on another cake. Don't throw away your chocolate like that. So this is cream that I have colored using the same colors that I use for airbrushing and the chocolate. I'm going to pipe around. Then the next thing we're going to do is to airbrush these macarons. I bought them ready-made. I needed pink and white, so I could only find these colors. The other one is a let's just say it's beige, then the other one is cream, so the cream one can work in place of white. But we can't put this color on our cake because we want our cake to be pink, so we're going to transform it using our airbrush. This is one of the benefits of having this thing in your kitchen, this gadget. It just makes your life so much easier. Like right now, I'll be so worried where I can get these things on pink. But when I saw this, I just was like, it's okay. We're going to airbrush them and transform them into another color. So I'm airbrushing them using the same color that I airbrushed my cake with. The next thing we are going to do is to take out our chocolate from the silicone mold. Because we greased it, it's gonna have this shiny finish and it's not gonna be difficult to take out of the mold. I'm gonna start adding my decorative pieces onto the cake. Sorry, the macarons are a bit thick. I'm going to split them because fresh cream is quite soft. You don't want heavy things to go onto your cream, so I'm splitting them and then adding my toppings onto the cake. So this is it, guys. Remember to subscribe to our channel if you haven't subscribed. This is absolutely free, so don't hesitate to click the subscribe button below, and also turn on notifications so that the moment we upload something you are notified. This is our cake. I hope you will enjoy coloring your chocolate.